Hi friends, in this video we would study how to unpivot data using Power Query feature of Microsoft Excel. So I have a sheet with me in which you can see the column headings like donations, donations received online, the cash and by mail. And these are the months for which these donations have been received. Now we would like to make various kinds of reports from this data. Example, I would like to make a quarterly report of revenue received or the donations received quarter-wise. Or I would like to make a report month-wise donations received. Or I would like to make a report and find out the top 10 months or the top 10 data money received, and so on. So let me show you how you can do this using the UnPivot feature of Power Query. So I'll right click anywhere on the data and select Get Data from Table/Range. Now I'll click on the heading Online. I'll press Shift and click on Mail. Then I will right click and I will select UnPivot Columns. So you can see the data has got unpivoted. Let me cancel this step and show you another way. I'll click on the heading Donations. I'll right click over here and I will select Unpivot Other Columns. You will get the same result. Now let's assume that I want to find out the top 10 donations received. So I'll click on this value column and first I will sort it in the descending order. Then I will select Keep Rows, and in the Keep Rows I'll select Keep Top Rows, and over here I will select Keep Top 10 Rows, and then I will select OK. So these are the top 10 donations received. I will just click on Close and Load and bring this data into Excel. Now I'll select this data, Ctrl X cut, come into our donation sheet and Ctrl V paste. Now I'll select the rows 10 to 13, right click over here and select Unhide. Now this data is there. I select this data and move it up to our table. So I select this data and move it to the table, and you can see the July and August data has got merged into the table. Now let's come to our query. Right now you can see there is no July and August data, but if you click on data and select refresh, you will see the July and August data has also got added into it. Let's take another example. So we'll click on the revenue sheet. So in the revenue sheet you can see I have the 3 different stores data: Broadway, Fashion Plaza and Northeast. And I have the revenues got from these stores in the 3 consecutive months, in the various categories and for various items. Let us see how unpivot data can help us in this particular example. So right click anywhere on the data, Get Data from Table/Range. Now you can see that I have clicked on item name. I'll click on Shift and click on Store. Now I'll right click over here and select Unpivot Other Columns. So you can see the data has got unpivoted. Now I'll just click on Close and Load and this data will come into Excel. Then I can go on Insert and I can select Pivot Table. Then I'll click on OK. And what data you want on columns? So maybe I want to store names in the column. What data you want on the rows? So I want the month names. So let's see attribute. So the month names, and what data you want in the values. So I want the value. So here now the data looks more readable. January, February, March, and the revenue received by the various stores. If I want category wise, I'll click on category and bring it below months. So I have month wise and within month category wise for the various stores. So friends, hope you have learned a new feature of unpivoting data in Power Query in Microsoft Excel. If you have learned something new and if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and we'll see you again in the next video. Till that time, goodbye.